Om Shanti. Welcome everyone in this meditation session. And this meditation sessions, in the evenings are so important because, it is also proven that we all know that morning meditations are very, very important. People wake up at 4 or 5 or, first thing they do is, they meditate in the mornings. So we in Harmony House also believe that evening meditations are equally important. And I really am very happy that we all have given this time to ourselves today. And today, for the first half of the session, I would like to talk about something very, very important, and we say the happening thing in the world these days. And that is health. So physical health. So we all are so much concerned these days about our physical health that, whoever was cleaner, like they are extra clean these days. They will always make sure that they sanitize like, so many times in a day, when they go out or people carry with them. I have seen many people here recently. I'm in Egypt these days. So I've seen many of my friends or outside when we go, always carrying outside a bottle of sanitizer, always. It's like we all know it is so important that we don't want any traces of any virus or bacteria or germs on our hands, on our body. So now, because I'm not a doctor, I will not talk about physical health, but yes, mental health. So what about the germs and bacteria and the poisonous viruses, which we keep picking up from situations, from people, from surroundings, or from our relatives? Or so I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say, that whatever happens in our life, we keep taking those negativities and keep storing them in our minds a lot of time. Because I have this experience of counseling people from maybe 15 years now. So most of the time, maybe 90% or more than 90%, I can say that people come and complain about one thing. They say that 10 years ago, this happened with me and I'm not able to forget it. Or maybe more than 10 years ago. So we keep carrying those burdens and viruses and bacteria in our mind, and but we don't care about that. We are only caring about the external these days. So, and we don't understand, we don't like give that importance that mind matters. Mind matters means what? That whatever we are like putting in our mind, it is affecting the body. And we all know these different kinds of researches these days that body's immunity is actually it becomes low when we have negative feelings, or we say that when fear is there, negativity is there, weakness in mind leads to weakness of the body. But these things, we just listen and we forget, but our whole focus is on our how to take supplements and how to which supplements to take, and vitamin C and D and E and everything. So now let's check our mind. Let's sanitize the mind. Before sanitizing, let us see which kind of viruses are there and which kind of sanitizer is needed for our mind. I hope you're all agreeing with me that our mind is, always carrying those residues from our past. So we are so careful these days, when we touch a lift button or we go out or whatever we do, immediately we will wash our hands, and, we don't want anything to touch. Or so exactly same point which I'm trying to make. If I meet somebody and I don't like something about them, so I'm catching that virus in my mind, but I'm not sanitizing it immediately. I'm carrying it with me. and I'm bringing it home, and I'm infecting my people around me, exactly like the pandemic these days. This is also a pandemic, because if I'm not happy inside, I have taken that negative feeling from somebody because I don't like their ways or whatever is going on in their lives, or I don't like them. So I have taken that dislike, that hatred in my mind, and that is affecting me come like in a very, very deeper way. And we all, I'm very, very sure we all have these experiences, that when we carry these kind of hatreds or dislikes or sorrow, hurt in our mind, how do we feel at that time? People have this experience even when they have little stress they have, their focus, their concentration level immediately decreases, their bp goes high, this sugar level, I don't know what happens to sugar level, goes high or low, or like it happens what it should not be happening. So little stress can make us so disturbed. So imagine if I'm carrying something in my mind about somebody from a long period of time. Like we always give this example in meditation center, that if you're carrying something small, like a little phone, you're carrying a phone, so you can carry it for 5 minutes, nothing will happen. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, very light. But if you carry this phone for 8 hours continuously, 10 hours, 24 hours, our hand may be paralyzed also. So small negativities actually makes a pandemic in our mind, and it's time to check and change. What is our plan? Like, are we planning to drop those negativities at the end of our life, or what is our plan? Or are we planning to carry to our next birth or wherever we'll go after our death? Right? So we have to have a plan. And I remember somebody came to meditation center, and that person was asking me about their karmic account with somebody. That karmic account, I think you understand that, when some you know like we are not having some comfortable relationship with somebody and we don't feel good around them, and this kind of negative karmic account was going on, and that person was asking me that how long will it take for me to settle that karmic account. And you know the answer? If you know the answer, you can write in chat. I hope you know the answer. How long will it take for a person to settle the karmic account? I'm waiting for your answers. Huh? If you're listening, I hope you will give me an answer. That, okay, this is one thing, exactly same thing I want to ask you today. That how much time will it take for me to settle my karmic accounts, which I am carrying in my soul, in my mind? And the answer is 1 second. Okay, good. Somebody is very smart. 1 second. Okay. Completely depends on the person. Very good. Yes, very good answers. Yes, it depends on us only. As soon as that like somebody, Prakash brother, wrote that 1 second, it means as soon as I decide, okay, bus today, now, from now on, I will settle my karma with that person. And what I'm trying to say is that I just have to sanitize my mind, with what? With my good wishes. Sometimes it becomes really, really very difficult for us to create good wishes for the person who is hurting us or giving us pain, or all these kind of things are going on. But good wishes and pure feelings is the only way to settle any karmic accounts. So sanitizing the mind with pure feelings, good wishes for everyone. I know it is not that easy, but if we decide, it's not that difficult also. We have in meditation center, as I'm giving you giving you examples. So many examples where people have just started to think something positive about the other person with whom they are having some karmic accounts, and some people are actually receiving results very next day or within 1 week. So really in our meditation, in the second half of the session, we will be meditating on the same things, but I just want you to realize and think about these things, that all these negativities which we are attacked by every second, when we are around our relatives or friends, or constantly some negative or waste is going on, not some every time negative, but waste is going on most of the time. So we really don't want to use, waste our power of our mind for these kind of negative things. Every negative thought I'm creating for myself or for anybody else, it is actually depleting my energy. It's very, very important. Every negative or waste thought I'm creating, it is depleting my energy. Every positive thought I'm creating, powerful thought I'm creating, peaceful thought, pure thought I'm creating, it is it is helping in accumulation of the power in my mind. So we can't complain at the end of the day, "Oh, I'm very tired today." Very tired means what? Physically or mentally? Physically, how many of us are working on roads or building buildings, or these kind of things? How many of us are doing that? Not many of us. So physically tiredness is not the case here. Mental tiredness, because wherever one thought was required, maybe we have created maybe 50 thoughts, because so much extra energy was given in creating negative waste thoughts. So everything comes back to good wishes and pure feelings. This is actually a very big karma philosophy, you know, because when we create good wishes, okay, first of all, let us answer why I should create good wishes for them, because they have done so much bad for me. So the answer is same. I want peace in my life. Do you want peace in your life? Yes, brother? Do you want peace in your life?
Yeah.
Okay, good. He wants peace. So, peace and love. So, ask yourself, my peace is more important, or this argument is more important? Yes, peace is more important. Okay. So, let us have this self respect, because I love myself, because I want to be peaceful. I want to live my life. I just don't want to spend my life. I want to live my life. So that's why I want to have good wishes. I'm not doing any favor to them, but I'm actually doing favor to me, because we all know that if I am creating good wishes, those good wishes are actually benefiting me first, then somebody else. So if I want to pass on to you some ice, that coolness of the ice will be experienced by me first, then only by somebody else to you. So same thing, I want to give you good wishes, so my mind, my soul, my intellect, my body will experience that blissfulness first. Then, yes, it will be given to others. Same thing is applicable to hatred. Same thing is applicable to negative thinking, poisonous thinking. If I am creating these kind of thoughts about anyone, somebody who has done me like really lot of harm to me, still creating good wishes. Yeah, I know it, you will be thinking it's not practical or whatever, but no, if somebody loves themselves, it is very easy to do, because we don't want to carry those kind of feelings in our life. No, we want to live. And again, as I was telling you about karma, So if I'm giving good wishes, giving good wishes means I'm giving the energy of good wishes. So it is not possible I am giving good wishes and I am getting bad wishes from somewhere. It will not be possible. Karma philosophy, karma will never lose its address. We know that. So if I'm creating good wishes, I'm creating powerful thoughts or positive thoughts about somebody, then it is going to come back to me. It is going to make me lighter. It is going to make me happy. And so, yeah, the first thing is I'll be happy and light, and second is my karma. So, so again, I don't want to carry these kind of viruses in my mind. I have to be equally careful about if something happens, some conflict takes place with somebody. So, my personal experience, I want to tell you, don't don't carry that thing for like, I think, I hope that not even for 1 minute. Somebody was again asking me few days a question that somebody behaved in a very bad way with them, and this sister was asking me that how should I behave with that person now? They behave with me in such a bad manner. So how should I behave with them? So should I fight with them now with a like double force, or what should I do? So spirituality is not teaching us to become a doormat, or somebody is just using you and just not respecting you. No, it's not the case. So, but in your self-respect, the behavior should be as if nothing has happened. Why I have to carry that virus here, and then I'm behaving, or in an infected person is behaving? No, as if I have not taken that virus inside my mind. I have sanitized it as soon as it came. So this is the beauty of life. This is the beauty of spirituality. This is the beauty of knowledge. This is the beauty of this life. I think that as soon as something wrong happens, it's not the law that I have to carry it for 1 month at least. How can I be happy? No, we are not a machine. We're not machines, right? That if you are pause, your pause button is pushed, your pause, your play. No, we are human beings. Sometimes we're so conditioned that if somebody is behaving badly with us, it is natural to behave in the certain manner or in the same way. But where is my understanding? Where are my senses gone? So, okay, chalo, okay, you behave with them in that way, but ask yourself, do you feel very happy after that? Answer is, I think answer is no, we don't feel happy at all after behaving in that way with them. So now 2-3 minutes more, and then we will have a 5 minutes of music, and then we will meditate. So I just want to say one thing at the end, that please try to keep try to put full stop as soon as something happens in our life, some conflict comes. Don't carry it, don't make it big. Try to make it small, don't make it big, because we tend to make small things very big, because our self respect is so low sometimes that making things bigger somehow comforts us. No, make the self respect high, and big things small, and then we see that how life becomes a joy, a blissful actually life. And then again, we don't want to wait for the end of our life. We don't want to wait for our final breath to, when we are about to say goodbye to the world, then we actually want to drop that hatred for that person. No, we want freedom now, not today, now. We want that freedom now. So let's have that self respect in us. so that nothing of these things or these negativities can actually affect us. So really, let's sanitize the mind. Let's have that self-respect. As soon as something comes up, immediately put a full stop. In our center, our senior sister, she always says one thing which I always want to apply, that when there is a conflict about between two people, and then after like 10 days, 20 days, it is increasing in a spiral, and then after like 1 month the things come out, and that time it's in a very very distorted form. Things have been distorted now. So if they would have solved that problem the same day or the same moment, or after like 1 day at least, things would be much more easier. So, people don't want to eat stale food these days, they want fresh and everything. Same thing. Why we have to carry those stale feelings in our mind all the time? Let's sanitize, let's clear, let's purify, let's, vacuum clear in our mind, and then we see how light we will feel. People do detox these days for the body to be light and to lose weight. Okay, another last example I want to give you. One time, one brother from Australia, he came to Delhi in our, there's a studio there, Om Shanti studio. So I was there for 5 years. And that time, this brother came and he was not overweight. He was like many times, like maybe his weight was actually 200 kilo. You can imagine how like unhealthy that was, not more than unhealthy actually. And then he was showing his actually when he came to studio, it was he was nearly 100 actually, and he was showing his photographs of when he was 200 kilos. And we were having an interview with him in the studio, and the host asked him that, what did you do, how did you lose this weight? And the answer was such beautiful. He said, okay, I was keeping an eye on my diet and everything, but one most important thing which I did was, when I lost consciously, when I lost weight from my mind, the weight of waste thoughts and negative thoughts, simultaneously I noticed the weight of my body was also decreasing. So the waste from mind was helping to decrease the waste from the body. So we know that how mind and body are connected with each other. So really, let's have that self-respect. Remove all the hatreds. And why are we like that intelligent that we are giving so much importance to hatred and all those things? No. Let's emerge our self-respect. And now for the next 5 6 minutes, let's sit in silence, and then we will meditate. Okay, I'll give meditation commentary, and then we will meditate. Okay, Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Now for the next 15 minutes, let's give ourselves this focused attention. Everything in the world can wait. Nothing is more important than your peace of mind. You deserve it. You are so valuable. So let's withdraw our mind from the past, long distant past, or immediate past. Just try to be in the present. And withdraw from future also. If I focus on my present, future will automatically be good. So don't worry. Now, just try to focus your attention in the middle of the forehead, between the two eyebrows. Where I, the animating force, the soul, the Ruh, spirit, sits. If you're hearing any sounds, please ignore them. That is the meditation. That I just learn to ignore whatever is not needed or wanted by me. I, the soul, the point of light, sitting in the middle of the forehead, the master of this body, not only master of this body, master of my feelings, master of my every thought, master of my destiny. I, the soul, the master. Just experience this. You, the light, the Noor, sitting in this body of matter. But I, the soul, is not this flesh and bones and blood. No. I am a living being who can experience, can express. I, the soul, have taken this body to play my part. And this body has a limited age. So I don't want to get attached to this body or to my role. Then only I will experience eternal freedom. You can focus on your screen. There's a yogi sitting in a blissful stage. Just visualize yourself. You are this yogi. Now, in this elevated state of mind, ask yourself a few questions. Do I love myself? Just keep answering to yourself. Do I love myself? And what do I do to make me feel that I love myself on every level, spiritual level, physical level, emotional level? If I love myself, when I say myself, it's not the body. If I'm eating variety of junk foods and wearing branded clothes, and if I think I love myself, I have to think a little higher than. What I'm doing on a spiritual level to show my love to myself. Am I getting irritated very easily? Can anybody can press my buttons and I become irritated? This is not self-love. Stability of mind is self-love. If that is not there, so I have to find my ways how to be stable. When I'm stable, I take right decisions. When I'm stable, then I enjoy this life. I'm grounded. Otherwise, one day I may realize that what I have done with my life. So next question is, not a question, just visualize maybe one or two people around you, those who you think that you have some karmic account with them. We all have some people or one or two or more that we feel something uncomfortable around them. It can be a very close family member, our boss, or a friend, anyone. They are there in our family for a particular reason. They are there, number one, because there is some karmic account. They are there to settle that karma. I can't run away from that. If I resist, it will persist. It's time to accept that, yes, they are there. I have to settle that karma with them now. Sooner the better. Second is, if I'm carrying some negative feelings about that person, this is the worst thing I'm doing to myself. Not only negative, but very, very poisonous thinking about them. That as soon as somebody talks about them, we feel uncomfortable. It's time to change that. Because I love myself. I can't carry on with all the negativity in me. It's time to sanitize. It's time to create good wishes. Now, third thing, How to create good wishes for them? First is, of course, because I have self respect, because I love myself, because I want peace in my life. That is why I will create good wishes for them. Second practical thing is visualize that person in front of you and try to look for some qualities in that person. And we can't say that they don't have any quality. They have. Our ego is never allowing us to see that. Just observe that quality in them. Appreciate. Say thank you. And again, my self respect is by creating good wishes for them, by seeing their quality, I am not doing a favor to them. Underline this in your life. It's all about myself. I'm doing it because this is the right thing to do. Let these thoughts sink in. I, the soul, sitting in the middle of the forehead, creating good wishes and pure feelings, not only for this one person, but for everyone around me. How can my good wishes be pure if they are bad wishes for someone and good wishes for someone? They should always be pure feelings. Then only they will be without any pollution. I can't be selective. Then it's a fake feelings. Good wishes, pure feelings for everyone. I, the soul, creating these powerful vibrations, pure vibrations. And now visualize these powerful, pure vibrations. They are vibrations of light and filling your whole body with light. As you can see in front of you on screen, the yogi is sitting with the body of light. So my own soul is creating these powerful vibrations of love and light. And I am getting benefited from my own purity. My whole body is filled with light. Powerful light, divine light, pure light. I'm experiencing lightness, blissfulness. And I am realizing that creating good wishes for everyone, having pure thoughts for everyone, including the self, first for the self and then for others. This is the most elevated way of living this human life. Let us sit in silence for next 10 minutes. Let all the thoughts which we have listened today, let all of them sink in the soul, in mind, in our system, and become part of our personality. And that is self-love. Om Shanti.
said, how can you talk of fun? This dust bowl of humanity survives around a broken tree, waiting for the golden seed to be planted beneath the sun. So how can you chase vain desires while tears still flow from children's eyes, and fear it grows while love it dies? Tell me, how can you play these games? There is a place down in the deep where you can immerse yourself in peace and find once more the treasure store that's filled with all you need. There will be time, it won't be long, when you can dance and sing your songs. Take courage now and hold my hand, and together this war will be won. Together this war will be won.
Thank you, everyone, for joining today. And we hope that you will take some points from today's meditation and imbibe that in your life and make a life of which is full of self-respect and love for the self and love for others. Om Shanti and good night. Thank you.